Hello everyone, it's your girl Kaisha back with another video. So a few days ago I asked you guys on Instagram what the number one thing was that you were struggling with as a creative, and so you guys responded, and so today I'm going to be responding to one of the entries that I received. Someone said, how do you stay focused as a creative? Like, one of the things they were struggling most with was focus, and so I'm going to talk about that today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kaisha S, Huguley, and I am an actor, entrepreneur, creative, and educator. So I juggle a lot of different roles. And because I have so many different things that I'm doing and so many different roles and capacities in which I serve, I have to be really focused. So I'm going to kind of talk about some of my strategies for remaining focused, specifically as a creative, and just how I make all of this lifestyle of mine work. So as a creative, one of the ways that I stay organized is by having my projects organized in notebooks. What I'll do is I will literally have a notebook and I will organize my projects according to the different deadlines and timelines that those projects have. And so, for example, this is the month of August pretty much. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but right now it's August. So my priorities each week as a creative is to get 2 videos up on YouTube. So what I usually do is I'll plan the month of videos and the content that I want to film for the month, and then I will look at, okay, if I have to get these 2 videos done for this week, I need to, at the very minimum, get those videos done at least a week or a week and a half before, so that I have enough time to film, edit, and create the thumbnail, all of those different things. One of the things that keeps me focused on those projects are deadlines. When I set hard deadlines for myself for something to get done, that helps me to stay focused on working on that project in order to meet the deadline. So my deadline for YouTube is having videos up on every Thursday and every Sunday. In order to meet that deadline, and if I don't want to be rushing to get a video up for you guys like Wednesday night and on Saturday night, I have to make sure that my video process is done in advance. And so I've actually created documents that help me to know, like, okay, so from start to finish, this is what it looks like to make a YouTube video. And I follow that process each and every time I upload. And so I know that from start to finish, it's going to take me anywhere from 6 to 8 hours minimum to get a video done and uploaded for you guys. So when you know the timeline, when you know how long your process is going to take, it can help you remain focused. And then when you have a deadline that's in place, that can also help you to remain focused as well. Now, as a creative, my mind is jumping all the time with new ideas. Like, literally, guys, I think of new ideas all of the time. And so as a creative, sometimes you can get distracted by your ideas. So when that happens for me, what I tend to do is say, okay, Kaisha, you're working on this project right now. Whatever the idea is, I will describe it in detail, how I envisioned it, and I'll write that down in a notebook. And if it's an idea that needs to happen right now, I will build time into my schedule to get that idea done, or to start working on that idea at the very least. But if it's a not now idea, I'll just keep it saved in my notebook, and as things come to me, I'll continue to write down more details about the project as I'm discovering it. However, if it's not a right now thing, we just take those notes. If it's a right now thing, we figure out time and how to put it in. Since most creatives generate ideas constantly, that is a really important skill to have, because if you can say, okay, this is not a right now project, this might be a project that I work on next year or in the next 3 months or the next 2 weeks. If you can prioritize your time, that's going to help you a lot and help you to stay focused on what you actually should be focusing on. The last thing that I'm going to quickly touch on in terms of staying focused is thinking about like time management as a whole. So for example, if you're a creative that is not a full-time creative, and let's say you have a 9 to 5, what I would highly recommend is making sure that you schedule time for you to be a creative in the same way that your 9 to 5 is scheduled. So if you work from 8 to 6 or you work from 9 to 5 or whatever your hours are, then before you get to work, whether that's 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. or if it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., you need to have work hours for you as a creative. Treat your creativity like a job if that's what you eventually want to be your stream of income. Now, if you're just a creative as a hobby, then you don't necessarily have to have that structured time. This is what you do when you have time or when you want to have some fun, so you don't have to have that structured time. However, if this is something you want to turn into a stream of income, what you'll need to do is to schedule time in your schedule for you to have. You have to treat it like a job. So literally, if you work, again, those particular hours, schedule time in your schedule all throughout the week so that you get things done for you creatively. All right, guys, if you have any more specific questions about like how to stay focused and on time management, I can make a separate time management video, but I just wanted to share that with you in hopes that it'll help you to stay a little bit more focused as you go towards your life as a creative. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, please do comment below and let me know what you'd like to see. I still have a list of suggestions that I was given via Instagram, so feel free to leave them below here as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.